All right, it's your boy. I'm Mr. Let's Be Real. Y'all know who I be, and this is
Frank Nitty. Man, we here today, man. We got a special guest, man. My guy, man. You want to introduce yourself, bro?
It's Aaron Beat 'em Up Smith.
Beat your ass. What's good?
Beat 'em
Where you
up.
from, bro?
I'm from South Bend, Indiana. Born and raised.
Okay. So what is it you do?
So I'm a pro cage fighter. You know, also a pro coach, pro trainer, pro athlete. We say all that.
What is pro cage for people that don't know?
Okay, so a cage fighter is basically somebody that's gonna go in there and do mixed martial arts, which is gonna be boxing, kickboxing. It's almost like a street fight. You're gonna do what you got to do, besides kicking them in the balls, low blows and stuff. You know, poke them in the eyes. But in the streets, that's all gonna go.
Yeah, dirty
you know?
fight.
Right?
Ain't no rules.
Right? Ain't no rules. We're gonna get the job done. But that's basically what it is. It's just like going in there and being unleashed.
What made you like even do that shit? Like I'm saying, like was you like street fighting a lot coming up type shit, or like you know what I mean? Like
Coming up, I was running with a couple gangs, but I really got into it because I thought I could fight. And one of my little lackeys came up to me one day and they was like, you should join this little fight club. And I'm thinking, okay, I know how to fight. In my head, I'm a little nervous because but being a man, it's like, what else to do? So, I tried it out. And that's what made me do it. I took an L, but I still tried it out, and it was scary, so I stuck with it.
hey, you are professional, and I know you do your thing. You professional, you know what I'm saying. So I don't want to like really just hit you with this, but like you said a couple games. They want to know what gang was you claiming then. You know what I'm saying? I said you brought up the gangs. I ain't want to try to
Okay, so a lot of my family was vice lords around the city. And I chose to, ride with a lot of GDs. I chose that because, I really didn't know. I came in, some of my uncles was GDs. And so just, learning some of the lit and stuff, I just like what they, the old school lit, bringing each other up and everything. So I hung with everybody though. In the city where I'm from, a lot of people, we wasn't really set tripping. So some of them was set on that set tripping stuff, but a lot of them, it really wasn't banging like it was in the big city. So I was rotating with a lot of people, but not rotating.
And as y'all can see, regardless of what he's doing, he's still gonna keep it real and be true to himself. Like most people won't even answer no gang, even though he brought it up. I wouldn't have brought it up myself. Y'all know I brought it up. But he ain't doing it no more. But I'm just saying, people don't even try to, people try to run away from their path to try to please, I'm just saying, y'all see the type of guy he is, you hear me? Like, that's a real one, you know what I mean?
So you want to tell the people exactly like what martial arts is?
So martial arts is going to be basically the study of the mind, the body, and the spirit. And one thing that it helps us relate to is martial arts, which is boxing, kickboxing, fighting. I'll just say fighting to put it all in the bag, to make it more clear for everybody. Yeah, that's what makes martial arts is really just combining those three elements into
one.
Yep. Okay. In a sense.
But in the main sense, it's basically just beating a nigga ass, right?
That's the benefit that come with it.
That's the benefit.
A lot of times, once you learn all this stuff, it's something about it. Like when I first learned it, it's like, man, I want to learn this move. I can't wait to do it on somebody. But then when I start learning this stuff, it's like, man, low key, I really don't even hurt these people because it really sets you aside from these people. And but yeah, you be waiting on that person. You're like, all I know is self-defense. Or a lot of times the guys that used to, it's weird because like the cops back in the day, the cops that used to be, the people that's cops now the dudes that used to get bullied and stuff.
Yeah.
And the guys that used to be, nobody used to talk to, a lot of times they just go and just start training, become good fighters or business guys. And it's like, people, we flip-flop in life, so it'd be funny to me. So
yeah, because I'm telling
you be wanting that payback, but in the future they don't be wanting it no more. It's like, I'm a dad now. I ain't even wanting that.
Yeah, now they're dead.
Like, hold on. I remember that still. I got to get my lick back.
Yeah, for real.
Kick him in his stomach.
Ain't no time limit.
Right, type stuff.
Yeah, man, because we think about MMA and all that stuff. It's just kicking the ass, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you say mind, body, and soul, like, this motherfucker gonna punch me in my mind, body, and knock a soul out of motherfucker.
Yeah. It's a lot of different type of fighters, but one thing I can tell you, the one thing about that spirit and that soul part, like, a lot of people don't know when you fight somebody, like, in that cage, it's a transference of energy. Like when you beat that guy, he lose a part of himself, and it's not physical. You know, somebody might say it's your ego, but you take something about that, you take something from that man, and then it become addictive. You know, and then it becomes addictive. Like, man, what? First you get it, and it's like, what was that? You know, some people just claim it as like I just won, but when you do it over time, it's like, man, something is happening. You're taking something from this man. You know, and sometimes it'll break that man, but sometimes it'll make that man strong. But yep. So
yeah, long way, yeah.
Sound like Debo.
How long have you been into?
So I've been doing it
MMA fighting.
Yeah, I've been doing it 10 years.
Yeah, okay.
10 years. I put my 10 bit in. I wanted a black belt, but after a while, you know, you start learning the secrets about the game. It's like once you start doing something for a long time, you start learning all the secrets. You know, you work at Burger King for a long time, you don't want to eat Burger King no more.
That's how it be.
Yeah.
Because I can't eat no McDonald's or none of that.
It's always little loopholes and secrets to the knowledge.
I would still eat Burger King and McDonald's.
Yeah.
I hear you, man.
You can relate though. You know what I'm talking about. You know what's going on back there. So you might stop for a little bit, but you gonna probably go back. Yeah.
I'm gonna go back because hopefully I ain't working at Burger King for the rest of my life. If I work at Burger King, I hope it's temporary.
Right. You hope so. They gonna.
Sometimes it's the closest restaurant, man. I gotta eat the closest. I'm hungry, man.
Yeah.
So where's some of the places you traveled to fight?
Detroit, Kentucky, Tennessee. A lot of. I've been here my whole life, and I never wanted to. You know, I got a lot of kids. You know, I got 6 kids.
Ooh, I got 7.
So, yeah, see, you in that pot too.
Yeah, I got
so we all out here. See, so I never really wanted to leave my kids and everything. I was always on some other stuff trying to reunite my kids. I was on some other stuff, but so I never really wanted to travel far. I was all like in and out, go up, travel, beat some people up, come back home.
Right back home. Yeah.
Yep.
Get the job done.
That's why I see. You look at my record. I was fighting every weekend. You know.
Damn.
You know, it was a lot of guys out there after I found out, and I was like, I'm finna just try to smash everybody.
One by one.
Right, I thought that was the way, but it really wasn't the way. It's like, man, if I beat up everybody, I can just make it to the top.
Yeah.
And
like beating up everybody.
Right, and I got the most fights in it for 2 years. And I still got it like the most fights in this area. Yeah, I was ranked number 1 for 2 years.
I be seeing you on the
I was fighting for a minute, but
all them belts, man. I wish you'd have brought some so I could.
Man, been on UFC Fight Pass and all that.
Wait, I heard all that right, but like, what got me? You said 6 kids. Like I got 7, so I know the kids shit about it. And I know this is a combo we had before we started recording. But like, can you tell on your kids' ages?
Yeah, right.
It's a
let's be real moment. So can you tell on your kids' ages?
From South Bend, a lot of people, you know, besides my fighting, you know, I've been around the city a lot from, you know, fighting and going to school around here, being here my whole life.
Answer, y'all. He's
so
this up.
I gotta break it down. Yeah, I gotta break it down to you. You know, you already know. You know, I was clowning about this for my whole life, so it's like, you know, I broke down the story a lot of times. You know, my kids, I got 6 kids. Okay, my son is 16. Okay, my daughters, you know, they all the same age. I got 15, and I got 14 and 14.
Get the fuck out of here. That's what I got. That's crazy.
My son, he's 7 years old. You know, the ages that they were born in, it was December, November, then December, November, May, January, and August.
That what I caught was 8 years until your next one, right?
Hey, I don't know.
Crazy.
Y'all got 7, so
I'm gonna be real with you.
So I'm right behind y'all.
All mine's a couple years apart.
You understand?
They got 2 of them, see?
Hey, wait. See, mine's 16, 15.
Look.
10.
See? But
Hold on. Yours is in that 15 too. Something happened that year.
6 months. When your next fight? Have you been fighting?
So we got one in June and July. So
is it around here?
Yep. Both of them is gonna be here in South Bend, downtown at the Century Center.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna come support.
I stopped for like 3 years to get back to the city. You know, that's when I had no job.
Most definitely. Hey, we had the little support group.
I've been hungry for a minute. You know, I was trying to take a couple fights. For these previous months, but with this game, a lot of people don't know it's gotta, you know, low key. I ain't even gonna, you know, hold, you know, because I've been fighting for a minute, and I fought coaches and everybody's black belts in the city and everything. Like, if you're a fighter in the city, anybody look, I'm telling you, this is the fact.
Fight.
If you said you was a fighter in the city, you probably know my name because I probably came at you.
Yeah.
And I don't know hostile like, hey, I'm finna smash you. I am like,
you trying to build
you a
up.
fighter? Yeah, I gotta test myself to see if I'm really, you know.
Fuck coaches, huh?
Coaches, dads, kids, you know. No, everybody. A lot of people been coming at me, but it's like I really had to test myself though. And there's still some people out there that probably will come at me, and I ain't the best fighter, but I'm gonna have my day. But
You ain't had it yet, huh?
Hey, it's been some youngsters that's been out here that's been giving it to me, but you know I'm a smart fighter, so it's like
Most definitely.
Yep. So
Hey, that's what I be telling my son, man.
They try to test me, man.
They gonna test us.
Yeah, I
You already
hey,
know they is.
I'm in the gym, man. I'm waiting.
My son think he's so tough. Like, bro, you was an athlete, dog. You a hooper. You go play basketball. What the fuck wrong with you, dog? Like, we ain't on that, dog. Like,
Hey, man, at the end of the day, man, that's how we was, though. You know
Nah.
what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say we was, but we was kind of, ain't nobody finna talk to us like, yeah, come on, man.
but we was just street fighting. I got right here. He going to cage. Like, we had space. He's in a cage. There's no getting out. Like, if he got to walk in knowing if he get his ass whooped, he's in there. Like, that's crazy to me. Cause that's one reason why I couldn't do no like professional fighting type shit. We fought a lot. We in the streets though. You know what I'm saying? Like, fight happened, we go home, we did. You in that cage. Why? If you start losing, right? You gotta sit there like, do I just go out for the count? Do I?
look,
You know what I mean? And
Bro,
you gotta
like,
live.
look,
How do you deal with?
I had to beat up a guy. Like I knocked a guy out. I had to do this not even a tournament. I had to do this event, you know, for free.
Yeah.
You know, I really don't do a lot of stuff for free, but I did this fight for free. I did this fight for free.
Go ahead,
That
bro.
was
You
for
got
charity.
it. I got you.
I did this fight for free
Yeah,
for,
let's say
for the little
charity.
kids and
Stop
everything. What is it? Not Alzheimer's kids. But I think not one of Alzheimer's kids. What's the one with the
ADHD.
yeah with the colorful puzzle?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so they all sitting in the front row. Hey, beat them up, beat them up. I picked the easiest name to remember. You know, what you gonna do? Beat them up. So I was like, hey, I'm
you
getting that
stuck to
name.
that? Yeah,
Hey,
okay.
no matter what, I'm gonna
That's
beat him
what's
up.
up.
He beat me, I'm still gonna beat him up. Like, so it's stuff with me. So the kids in the front row yelling, beat him up, beat him up. So I picked the dude up, dropped him on his neck. Everybody thought he was dead. You know, they's like, beat him up, sit down. So I had to take a knee. He woke up like,
You halfway killing people, bro.
I really did. Yeah. So that went viral like 12K. Like, and I was like, the kids was all crying, and I was like, man, I feel bad, but
Yeah.
that's what we sign up to do. Like,
Nah,
once we
that's
enter,
Yeah.
once you enter that ring,
Let the kids cry. We teaching them life lessons. That'd be alright. I love the kids too, but at the same time, crying, motherfuckers. Life ain't sweet. You could die out here.
hey, real life, yep.
Hey,
And that's
it
what
is,
they
though.
definitely have seen. So
You
they
taught
came
some
to fight.
kids some lessons that day.
Man, for real.
Yeah, it hurt their feelings, but he woke up. I thought I killed him, honestly, you know, because I never did that to nobody, but, you know.
So do you like, well, I ain't gonna say do you like, I know you still doing your classes, like,
So I stopped my program for 3 years. I took a break from fighting for 3 years to give back to the
yeah,
community.
that's when we met.
Yeah, but I had met y'all at the same time, and I was like, man, okay, you know, so
It's a movement.
these guys are on something similar to me, because, you know, my teammate kicked me off. You know, I got kicked off from my team because they was like, hey, you finna teach the community what we teaching you for free.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah. And it made sense to me because I was like, actually, I'm really buying these moves and stuff that I'm learning from y'all.
Yeah.
I'm really buying them, you know, so I can do whatever I want with them.
Yeah.
And low key, they was like, nah, that's not how I go. You gotta keep these secrets here. So I took a stand. It could have went either way, but I took my stand and I started giving back to the community. I met y'all.
Yeah.
I started my little business, just teaching little
MMA.
moves. Yep, some little moves.
Kickboxing and stuff like that.
Yep, and then it ended up growing and growing and growing. So.
Take a shot at that, bro. Salute to that. Big time move. Working it, helping. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, they ain't even like him doing it, man. We gonna take a shot to
We're
that.
gonna take a shot, man. Shot.
Salute to that, for real. Big time move. Ooh, I didn't take the top off. I'm tripping. No, I ain't do that year.
But yeah, I see y'all been sticking with it. I've been sticking with it.
Yeah, most definitely.
But yeah, salute to that, man, for real. Cause like, ain't nobody really taking those stands. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really not though. Like, people gonna follow where the money at. They gonna. I work every day. When I be at work, man, everybody be sitting there trying to please the bosses and all this shit. I be telling man, just leave me the fuck alone. I told you I'm gonna do my job. I'm gonna do my job. I ain't got no words for y'all. I ain't trying to be y'all.
You trying to get in and get out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but then it'd be some bullshit. Like, you know, they'd be like, ain't no lunch. I'm like, oh, it's a lunch. I'm taking a stand. It might not be your stand, but I can, you know, you took a bigger stand than me. You know, you help the community. I ain't help the community, but at the same time, I helped everybody at work. We all got a fucking lunch. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck y'all talking about? It's against the law.
One for the union.
Yeah, you know, we ain't got a union, but I'm gonna beat a union. Hey, oh, what the y'all shit? Y'all see this shit?
Set.
The gun. They dumping. I thought we were safe. Oh my God! See, they shooting guns and shit because they scared because my guy gonna beat them up.
You're tossing in the lighter, man.
See, when you get a fighter, everybody get that.
They busting around here.
Man, putting up with a lighter.
Wait,
Somebody shot on set.
How light is popping in the house?
So,
That's some outside shit.
Can you tell build them up. Build them up.
Yeah. So build them up, you know. I was when I started my business, I was like, I could have my business called Beat 'em Up, but that'd be good for just fighters, but it wouldn't attract the certain customers.
Yeah.
Because they would be thinking I'm just gonna beat them up when I come in.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, what I'm trying to really do is build up the community and build up the people that I work with. So I'm gonna call it Build 'em Up. You know, something real simple. I don't want people to think too hard. Gotta be extra. You know.
Man, just from this little time since we've been chilling, that's like a perfect name because like beat 'em up, bro, you the coolest fucking dude that can beat the shit out of anybody I've down there ever met. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you live with a for real, you live with a nigga though they can whoop anybody. They walk in like I can whoop anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck you talking to me for, nigga? Cause they looking for it. Try me. You know, try me.
Yeah, they was really.
How did you guys come up with that name?
Which one?
Build them up.
Yeah, I came up with it just you know, I wanted to name that what was I really trying to do? You know, what was I really after? You know,
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to build up. No matter what, when I create this business, I want to, you know, what I'm gonna be after. I'm gonna be trying to build people up. No matter what, I'm gonna use martial arts. You know, martial arts, fitness, and exercise. That's just one of the things.
I ain't gonna lie, I be at the gym. It's a relief when you leave. But then next, you know,
Yep, I figured out this.
Bro, he trying to build them up so he can beat their ass down. What
Nah,
do
hey,
I build you up, bro. I
have fought a lot of kids. Hey, what's crazy is look, this was so crazy though. Look, since I've been out here in the community, what I figured out, you know, I ain't hating, I ain't mad at it. But what I noticed, they always give me all the baddest kids. All the hood kids, the ones. Hold on, but it's the ones that everybody like. The one when I was running up when I was coming up, I was running around the gangs. All I wanted to do was hoop. You know, even though I wasn't rotating bang bang with everybody, I still was chilling with chilling with them. I knew who they was. They seen my face. You know, I was like, that's what that is. That's what I'm watching. Their waves. You know, I'm rolling around like a silent gangster. You know, just not saying nothing, just moving around. And but the people in the community is like, look at him. You know, he shouldn't be with them. I'm gonna help him out. And they kept on trying to help me out, but I was like, no, I want to hang with these guys because they cool.
And they'll be nasty. You want to be nasty.
Yeah, I don't want to fight, but I was like, I'm gonna watch kung fu movies. I'm
just saying,
You know, so look, so now I see now it's the same things with the community. They give me all the bad kids, the ones that's like at Career Academy, the ones that a lot low key, the ones that the community threw away that feel like ain't got no hope.
Don't believe
you know, that don't believe in it.
See, that's what be going on around here, man. It's a lot of that.
It be like that.
You can't not don't knock the kid.
But at the same time,
down them. I ain't gonna say not don't down them. Don't have them thinking.
We great around here.
Don't have them thinking like, you know what I'm saying, they can't be this or that when all you gotta do is really sit down.
I don't like certain kids.
Build, like you said, build them up.
No, a lot of times from some of the kids from the Jets and everything, I'll be looking at them like, cause I work with kids in the daycare. I don't they always like, man, you gotta pick a category. You only can mess with grown people or middle kids or little baby kids. I'm like, I can work with anybody. Yeah. You know, cause I was sitting down with the mayor. And he was like, oh, we just need you for the black people. Because one thing low key, look, I had a look.
It was crazy. Everybody, man.
Hey, look, this was crazy. Look, you know, even though, you know, we black, they try to just put us just with the black people. But some of us, we mess with everybody.
That's
so there's like, yep. So the mayor and everything, when he was here during the Nipsey Hussle and everything, he was trying to hit me, and you know, I'm sitting down with him. I'm like, I can't believe this. Like, I'm sitting right here next to the mayor. Like, if I was that guy, I'm not that guy. I'm just thinking. I'm just saying, but like in real life, like who would think like a guy like us will be sitting right next to the mirror, like
you know what I mean? Coming from where we come, you know what I mean?
right.
Yeah.
So it's like, but you know,
Oh, it's easy now.
yeah. So
When
it's
you
like,
a guy, you
so and it's like he asking me like, hey, can you talk to these people? And I'm like, that's funny because he need me to talk to them because he's scared low key.
Yeah.
Because he don't have a relationship
with
he
black
want
people.
he want they vote, blah blah blah. We
But
know how
he
it
ain't
go,
building that
but he don't got that
relationship.
relationship.
Yeah.
And I got a relationship with the people type thing because I've been going here.
Yeah, see, that's what
So they're trying to use
to
us.
get his vote.
Yep.
Yeah.
But at the same time, people gonna use us, but we gotta choose who we let use us.
Me personally, I'll be honest. I mean, it might sound crazy, but like certain kids, I could be around long enough, and I'll be like, yeah, they ain't shit.
Savage.
Oh, yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
But-
You got some kids.
But let me get this clear though. Don't get me wrong. Half the time, more than half the time, it'd be a white kid. They ain't shit. You know, I'm just being honest. They ain't gonna be shit like they gonna end up rich as fuck because they ain't shit.
Passed down. Some people
It
just
be
passed
like that,
down to
like-
it.
Yeah, you
But
got
I mean,
Kids,
hey,
probably them the ones like you said, the black kids.
that too though, but
probably
the
kids,
thing
the ones
is,
like,
you know, we gotta educate them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, they need to be at. We
Somebody-
know them. Like we can
you
see
know,
them.
Like I've been saying, man, it's like the stuff I wish I, I said wish, known would have known then.
Then what you know
But
now?
now, man, I would be
what I figured out.
What I knew back then, I mean, what I know now, what I knew back then.
Man.
Oh my God, man.
But at the same time,
But
it's like,
you know, when you ain't got that person to pull you
I
up
remember
and
BG
be
was
on
like,
you.
if I knew then what I knew now, I'd take it and cut it up, hit somebody to work that his mama was cooking. So
So it's like I gotta cut this up.
yeah, you know
But
what
at
I'm
the
saying?
end of the day, though, that's a family. It's a family business. Hey, we gotta eat.
Yep.
You know,
All I'm saying is
especially when it's man, it
All
was
I'm
rough back
saying is,
then.
bro, if we'd have knew what we know now back then, bro, we still would have sold fucking drugs. We'd have made more money. You know what I'm saying? We was what we was, bro.
Hey, but what that is, besides the negative, what they want to call the negative, one thing we can take from that is a positive aspect,
which is the business
Most
side.
definitely.
You know, because a lot of people
My
we don't
line
understand
service.
business. Yeah, we don't understand business, but if you give it to them in a way that they understand, yeah, that might look like a negative way, but it might be something that they can relate to in that language.
Most
You know, it's different,
Most
different
definitely.
language, but we can relate to them. Boom, 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 pounds, ounces, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how.
The same way Walgreens break down the amount of Kit Kats they
Yeah,
burn and
they meat.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, here, 6 ounces of meat.
I got many niggas that can't read, but they can break down them numbers on that.
Right there. You know, that's a good accountant right there. Look,
And I know for a fact, motherfuckers call him a dummy all across the world. But I swear he could be an accountant for Google. What's the Bezos?
He's in basic.
I know some niggas that can't
Bitcoin,
read. That could
pesos,
be,
all
You're-
that.
Bro, I know some niggas.
Hey, there's a
that
lot of these kids smart. A lot of times these kids, the ones that they be sending to me, be the ones that people I noticed that they like counted out. I'm gonna just say they counted out because low key you got to put them in a category when you know the people that you're working with, and a lot of them be really talented. But it's like, you
Right
know,
there.
I was one of them people. I wasn't as deep as a lot of them. Some of them are because low key the generations, it done got badder.
It's different.
Wait, I made up that word badder. Yes, but
Badder.
when-
Gooder.
Yep, it ain't gooder, badder. It's way better than it was then.
No, it ain't.
Yeah.
It ain't. We
Oh,
just
it's-
forgetting what it was.
They
You gotta
got-
remember, it's not way
Yeah.
better.
They
I'm
got
sorry.
they got Wi-Fi now, so they got access to more knowledge at a faster, younger age. Porn,
Yeah.
sex,
Yeah, all that.
yeah.
all that. So it's more scary. We
I get it.
hey,
I
no
ain't gonna lie,
cussing.
yeah.
Then they get on TikTok, mother.
I don't know, but
You ever seen
on one of these episodes y'all gonna see, but I gotta find this song. Cause my little cousin was playing it, man, and it was a younger dude rapping it, like young.
going nuts.
And my little cousin, he ain't number like, I think 8 or something like that. And it's talking about,
I'm like, yeah, bro. They got access to all that shit.
Yeah.
yeah, that's it's.
But at the same time,
That's poison. Even I don't know the one little dude name too, man. The little young little dude shaking and popping and talking. Man,
I don't care how much easier it is when they get it. We 3 niggas in here. We gonna be one. We got access to porn. I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah,
We found it.
if we got access, they got access.
Parents had taste. We found them. If we even got our own taste, bro, we seen porn.
Yeah, they tried to hide it from
We
us
had
at
porn.
our age.
We
had
found
little
real.
screens.
Yeah.
We
See,
found
now it's
What I'm saying is we
what
found
was that channel? What was it channel?
Right,
96 or
Yeah,
3?
the little scribble screen.
Yeah.
Like, hold on. Imagination get to going.
Either we seeing it. But I'm
Yeah.
saying it, they mind gonna be where it be.
Yeah.
Regardless of what's out there, it's about what the parent raising their kids to look for and find. You know what I mean? Cause like,
Hold on.
Hold on, time out. Being real though, even if they parents can be, hey, God, holy.
That's
But
true.
look,
Now, that's
their friends
true.
gonna be like, you dumb. Look at this.
Goofy.
Look what I was right. I'm not no goofy. What's a goofy? They already put on right there. You know, peer pressure is
My fan
crazy.
is, I just said we said batter now, because it was the same with us.
Yeah.
Our parents have been the same way. We go to school, they gonna say, they wasn't gonna call us a goofy. That's a new word. That is,
Right.
Man, you cornball, you corny. You know,
Hold on, but yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But and then what we gonna do? Go find it.
Hold on, we were stronger. We was a little tougher generation though, because our generation was a little tougher. I gotta admit it. This generation is more. I gotta be real. It's better because they're more weaker. It's more weaker because a lot of them, and a lot of them killing themselves too. Like a lot of them, they just emotionally weak, not physically, but emotionally. It's like they break so easily from even words.
Okay.
You know, that's why I'm trying to build them up.
We got to pull up numbers on this because I can go back and forth with you on this because I don't think it's worse.
That's what we need. That's
They
what
were dying then too. They were dying, man.
Oh, they was then.
The kids was dying, man.
They was then, but now when we sit back
I
our
ain't gonna lie,
age,
you gotta think about
Only thing is now we hear about it more because of the internet.
on the thing or something.
We just hearing about it more because of the internet now. That's all.
yeah, because that knowledge is more
I don't think it ever
accessible.
changed. I think they dying at the same rate. I think the guns was always there. It was. I don't see a
Definitely
difference.
was all there.
I don't see a difference. I'm really being honest. Me personally, I know the world.
One thing that makes you see a difference is the awareness. Once you're more aware to it, that's what turn on them focus right there. Like if you don't care about nothing, you only gonna be focused on the stuff what you care about. Once you start notice, like, hold on, these niggas is dying. Like when all your niggas is dying.
You know what I mean? It's like.
For real.
But our niggas died.
I know, we had
that's
that.
what I'm saying. I don't see a difference. See new area, I got y'all. You know what I'm saying?
See, my thing is, I grew up. So one thing, like, if a lot of people that's actually close to me, like, I grew up, like, I'm not gonna throw no shade or nothing. Like, I grew up without my parents, kinda, because my parents was, you know, so I got 6 kids. My mom and them had 7 kids on both ends, type thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so even though I'm gonna say they wasn't there, but they was not there because they was really trying to. I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta work this job and this job. So being the oldest, I gotta be dad type thing. I gotta see up. A lot of us had to do that. So it's like
Step up.
everybody else, they like, oh, you had to do that to us. Like that's normal. Like that's something that's a responsibility to us. We gotta do that. And it's like so. Being surrounded by all that, you know, I grew up without love. So now when I'm growing up, people are like, oh, you don't love me. Oh, you emotional. And it's like, I don't need love like y'all. Y'all probably grew up with y'all parents and y'all get I'm going to hug you when you feeling bad. Like, I had to go to sleep hungry because fam got to eat. Oh, I could have ate some corn or some lima beans. I ain't gonna eat that. I'm gonna go to bed hungry.
That ain't
Some crackers.
That's light.
Hey,
All right.
I know. I ate syrup sandwiches.
Look, hey, that was Slang though. I get a syrup, some syrup left. Syrup crackers, peanut butter. Whoop. Look, when there ain't nothing left though, so look, I grew up without love. So after a long period of time, like you grew up and it's like, oh, they don't love me. Oh, they breaking down. Like, I'm gonna go cry in the corner. To me, niggas, toughen up. And to them, you try to tell that to them, it's like you being harsh to them, but it's like, nah. Some of us, we grew up in the same area, but we grew up in different circumstances, so we don't need the same things that y'all need.
I appreciate you for coming up, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having
for real, man.
For real, man. You really came and blessed us, man. Your name bigger than ours. You know what I'm
Most
saying?
definitely.
You got a little street name.
Y'all check him out,
You got a
man.
little street name.
You still got the classes for the kids, or?
Yeah, class for the kids, the ladies, the teens, anybody.
Build them up.
It's in Elkhart,
Build them
right?
up. It's in Town and Country.
Town and
now.
Country. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Check him
well,
out,
yeah.
South Bend, Indiana, Town and Country, man.
And this is like we said,
For real.
you held what 10, 11 belts. You lost one.
Yeah.
You hear me? This is official, static. Hey, we just brought y'all a motherfucking real life fighter. All y'all motherfuckers think y'all be fighting.
Midwest.
Y'all ain't on for real though. Like y'all don't even want to see my hands. You hear me? And this is real life right here. What we just brought y'all. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got like 5 hits. I'm tired as fuck. But you ain't gonna take these 5. You hear me? This guy, he just a fighter, bro. He ain't getting tired. He don't get tired. You hear me? But we brought him to y'all. It's the Midwest Slang. Man,
Check us out, man. MID.
Yeah, shout out to Midwest Slang.
Slang.
Hey, shout out to Midwest.
My bad. SLA.
Look, he fumbling all over it, boy.
Man, check us out, man. And look us up on YouTube, man. Check us out, man. Subscribe,
fuck
man.
with us, man.
Like, share, all that, man.
Fuck with build them up. Y'all know how it go. He told y'all where it's at, and that's what it is. It's the Midwest Slang. We finna get out this bitch and fuck with
Kick
it.
it or something. It's the freaky
Say,
weekend.
man. We kicks it, man. We get drunk too. Yeah, we get, man. For real, we fuck your bitch. Let me quit, man.